Welcome back to the Davinci Resolve Masterclass series. My name is Sylvester Obawayero, Creative Director, Slydo Film Studio. Today, I'm going to be showing you how you can color grade your videos using Davinci Resolve with these simple steps. Trust me, Davinci Resolve is not as difficult as most persons tell me to be. It's one of the basic and how I call it simple software out there for you to take your videos to top-notch level. When people see your videos, they're like, wow, this is beautiful because you have every capability, like you have everything it takes to control your colors, to control everything, like to control your videos from sound to color grading to effects. They are all baked in DaVinci Resolve. So without delay, I want you to pick your paper, pick your pen, just get your system close to you. DaVinci Resolve is a free software. You can download the free version of DaVinci Resolve to follow up with this tutorial. Alright, so without further ado, we're going to step into the system to open our DaVinci Resolve and do this grade. See you after now. Alright, so let me open my DaVinci Resolve. This is the project that I want to color grade. What I have to do is, after doing my cuts, I'll click on the clip and come to the color page. Inside this color page, we have this section where you have these boxes, like this box. And for the first time, you might not understand what this box is. This box is like, let's go to Premiere Pro. When you have a clip in Premiere Pro and you're creating like an adjustment layer and you want to color grade that clip, for instance, so you start creating volumetric color effects. Maybe you can say the first one is for contrast. You can say the first one is for contrast, and we'll now rename it and say contrast. Then you create another volumetric color effect, and you can say this one is for temperature. You understand? So when you make all these adjustments, you create another one. You can call this one saturation or vibrance. So just like that. So you can rename all these. You can rename this one as temperature, then you rename the other one as saturation or vibrance. So just like you can do this in Premiere Pro, same thing apply here in DaVinci Resolve. So please, I want you to pay attention to what I want to do. First and foremost, I'll right click this node and add a serial node. Okay, the shortcut to add a serial node is Option X. I'm going to add another serial node, which is this. Then I can add another serial node. Then after this serial node, so I've added like 3 serial nodes now. I'm going to now click Option L or Alternate L to add a layer node. So this was a serial node, now a layer node. Then at the front of this node, I will add another serial node. So why am I doing this? Is because I want this to be the first one to be like my contrast, the other one to be my temperature. Then if there is need to saturate the footage or balance the color, I can call this one sat or color balance, saturation or color balance. Then this will be my skin. The one at the bottom here will be my skin. The one at the top will be my grade. All right, so primarily after the grade, I want to do like a output contrast. So to even out everything. So outputs contrast. All right, so this is like my setup, my basic setup for the node tree. You call this a node tree. So you're building one node to the other, to the other. So if you make correction here, everything you make here, you move to the next one. Any correction you're making on this next one would be as a result from this first one. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So if I make an adjustment here at the temperature, whatever output I got from the contrast is what I'll be affecting. So if I move forward, so that's how the serial node is. But here, for the layer node, if I make an adjustment down here, whenever I'm making an adjustment at the top, it will not affect the one at the down. So that's why we call it a layer node. So not to confuse you, let us just do some of this practice. So from the contrast, I'll come to my color wheel, my primary color wheel, and adjust the shadow. Now, just not to do things blindly, you can use your waveform to look at what you're doing. So I don't want to crush below 100. So I want to leave it, I don't want to crush below 0. So this is the 0 mark. So I want to leave it within 0 for my shadow so that the shadow can be balanced. So this is my gain. So I'll pull my gain up a little. Then probably I want to take my midtone, which is the gamma, down a little. So if I click on this 0 one here, you see before and after for my that's for my contrast. So for temperature, the scope I use for temperature is the parade, the RGB parade. From here you see that the red and the blue, they're almost at the same point. So I think we need to like pull the green up a little, so that we can even out the whole thing. So like this now, the color is a bit balanced. So you see we have a before and after. Let me make it bold. So before and after, you see the skin is a little bit balanced now. So for saturation and color balance, you look at everything and you're like, okay, is there any color you want to pop? For instance, I can decide to do, let me come to my curve, come to my HSL, U versus saturation. I can decide to say, okay, let me touch this color, which is the purple, and take it up a little. So it affects the purple. So you can touch this other one, takes it up a little. So you see that the colors are coming up. So you can create individual saturations for the color. So that's for that. Then why for this? Before you temper the grade, I want you to separate the skin. To separate the skin, you will have to come to your qualifier and select your skin. When you do this, you might not see what you're doing until you press Shift H. So when you press Shift H, you see that you've selected the skin. You can even you can get more accurate part of the skin so that you select the skin very well. Then you can also move the hue of the skin to ensure that you are really targeting the skin. So this chair is being selected because the chair is having like almost the color as same as the skin. But to clean up things, you can come here to the blur radius and increase the blur radius a bit, not so much, so it's not too sharp. You can use the clean black to clean other areas that we need to clean. So this is just like your basic parameters. So if I press my Shift H, what I can do here now, by the time I want to grade, if I come to the grade, if I move this grade now, you see everything is moving, but it's not affecting the skin. So that is the basic thing why we need to use layer mode here, layer node here. All right, so let's continue. So for now, I'm going to push, let me push the shadows a little bit towards the blue and the purple. So to get like that feel I want to get. Then for the skin, I can move in a little bit of blue into the skin to even out the grade. So this is what we'll have before and after. And for the grade, before and after. So you're seeing how it looks right now without affecting the skin. So I want to make this grade a little bit dense by reducing the output. So I'll come to this key and reduce the key output to 0.5. So when I do this, I have like the grade is there, but it's not too much. Then after getting this, I'll come to my output contrast and come to my primary colors, then probably just add like a contrast to everything and add like a little bit of contrast, and I can increase the pivot a little bit. So let me go to full screen and you see what I'm doing. This is before and after. So what I'm doing now, I'm bringing the color grading and the skin tone and making everything balanced. All right, another way you can do this, you can add a vignette. So if I had another serial node, come to add node, serial node, I can add like a vignette around this. So this is create a cycle window. So you create a power window, a circular one, make it an oval shape, then soften it a little bit. So I can just move it like this and invert the power window, come back to my curves and just reduce the midtone a little bit. So you see what's happening. So I'm creating that relightening the skin, that vignette around the skin. So after that, I will call this one first and foremost vignettes. Then I'll create another serial node and call this one sharpening, to sharpen the whole image. So I'll come to this This is my sharpening, my blur tool, and reduce the radius to 0.47. So what happened is it makes the image sharp. All right. So by the time you play back now, and how far God has brought me. So this is before and this is after. I hope you learned something. If you have any question, you can drop on the comment section. Please don't forget to like and share this video. So I'll call this one sharpening. So this is like a basic tutorial on how to color grade your footage. I'll be dropping more tutorials on Davinci Resolve. Kindly follow me for more. Welcome back. I hope you learned something from this tutorial. I also want to use this medium to inform you that July 8th is our masterclass exhibition. This masterclass have been thoroughly put together on different modules to teach you the basic to advanced level of Davinci Resolve. With this masterclass, you are going to be a professional user of Davinci Resolve. This masterclass is currently at 50% discount sales. You don't want to miss out on the price. And if you're going to come for the exhibition, the venue is at Bromsey Studio. Every information that you need is on the screen right now. For more information, you can call us on the numbers that you're currently seeing or send us a WhatsApp message. If you're currently watching this video from Instagram, you can send us a DM. Also, there's somebody to attend to you. I don't want you to snooze on this opportunity. This is a life-changing opportunity to learn Davinci Resolve, to learn one of the best software that is currently taking over the market space. All right, so I do look forward to seeing you at the masterclass. Peace out.